We've had some questionable packs in The Sims 4 recently. Yes, I am looking at you, Jenny Jenny to Batu, and yes, you, my first pet stuff. And in 2020, I'm really hoping we get some good packs. So let's have a look at my wish list today of the packs that I want for The Sims 4 in 2020. Now, first up on my list, I am begging for a Downtown Cities pack. But you might be thinking, SatchOnSims, we've already got a city living pack. Yes, we do, but we do not have a downtown nitty-gritty city living pack. The city living pack that we have is very open air, it's very fresh, it's very clean, it's very lovely and colourful, and I want something a little bit more dark and dirty and mysterious. Like, imagine just Gotham City vibes. That is my dream for The Sims 4, and it would be such a great way to integrate other gameplay features. For example, we haven't had an occult sim for ages, and wouldn't it be cool to have like a superhero slash supervillain occult system? You could either have a sim that fights crime or that causes crime. You could reintroduce crime into The Sims and have burglars, which we've been missing for ages. The closest thing that we got to that in The Sims was a spin-off series called The Herbs, and I would love to have that vibe put back into The Sims 4. In addition to that, they could introduce some new gameplay features. For example, the ability to open and run your own cosmetics or beauty shop, like a tattoo parlor, a makeup studio, a hairdresser's barbers. We haven't really had that in The Sims 4 yet, and it would be such a good idea to have that in a pack like this. I think it would work so well. Don't get me wrong, I love The Sims 4 City Living pack. It's just too nice. I want something that's a bit more edgy. All right, so number 2 on my list, I really want a good crossover pack. Now, what I mean by crossover pack is where the Sims team collaborate with another company to create a new pack. Now, we've had some shocking collaborations for The Sims 4. In fact, we've had 0 good collaborations for The Sims 4. We had the Moschino stuff pack, which was a PR disaster. We had the Star Wars pack, which was a PR disaster. We had the Mad Cosmetic stuff, which was a PR disaster. I just want a stuff pack that's actually good. And the reason why the previous ones were not good, I think, is simply because of the fact that they were not made for the player. They seem like more of a money-making decision than a decision that would actually be enjoyed by the people who play The Sims 4, and that is why these collaborations have failed in the past. I would love a collaboration in the future that actually provided some better content. Imagine a collaboration with a brand that many people love. For example, in The Sims 2, we had the H&M fashion stuff pack, which was amazing, the IKEA stuff pack, which was amazing. In The Sims 4, maybe we could have like an Adidas pack. If you are American, Adidas means Adidas. We could have a Yankee Candle pack. I love Yankee candles. We could have a Converse collaboration pack. And I would also love to see a collaboration between The Sims and some small local businesses. I know, yes, nobody knows who these businesses are. However, I just think it would be so touching and actually a really good PR move for The Sims team to actually have a pack that supported local businesses. If they work with a local furniture business or cosmetics business or clothing business, that would be amazing, I think. Because currently The Sims 4 right now lacks some character, and if they were to support a local business instead of a huge business, they could actually get some character in it, and I think people would really appreciate that. I would anyway. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to see a pack that supports local businesses and collabs with them. So next up on my list, it is no surprise that one of the biggest packs that I want and that what everybody else wants is the Generations pack. Now, many other YouTubers have done videos on this, like Little Simsy, and honestly, I'm not going to go over the exact same things as they mentioned because it's already been talked about. You guys all know what the Generations pack is. If you don't know, it's basically a pack that provides gameplay content for every single generation. It's one of those packs for people who love vanilla life gameplay, like raising children, getting married, living from a child to you're older, going to prom, doing, I don't know, old people things, whatever old people do. That is the kind of pack it is, and I think The Sims 4 just needs that quality of life update that would come with a pack like the Generations pack. Next up on my list is a wedding stuff pack. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a romantic kind of guy. However, do you know what? Weddings in The Sims 4 are pretty tragic. They work terribly. Wedding parties are always a disaster. I never get them to go well, and I really think weddings in The Sims 4 need a complete overhaul because firstly, it's impossible to buy a cake, so you have to have a sim who has a good enough cooking skill to create their own birthday cake, or if they can't create their own birthday cake, then they have to hire a caterer who normally, by the time that they finish making the cake, the event has almost finished and there's no point anymore. It's so bloody ridiculous, and Sims never behave in weddings. I think weddings need a complete overhaul, and in addition to that, And in addition to that, we need a stuff pack to complement the wedding system. Imagine if we received wedding stuff from many different cultures around the world. It would be just such a good idea to include all of this stuff, and I don't know why we don't have it yet. Now, on to number 5, the biggest wish I have for The Sims 4. I pray we get this pack in 2021, I pray. And that is the Bugs and Glitches Fix Pack. That's right, I just want the Sims team to release a whole pack's worth of fixes for The Sims 4. Right now, the game is so broken, it's basically unplayable. The Sims 4 right now is basically just a building simulator. It's not a life simulator because it's so glitchy, it's impossible to play life in this game. I just want the Sims team to release a whole bunch of fixes for The Sims 4. If we could sacrifice having one less expansion pack this year and for the Sims team to just focus on fixing loads of bugs and glitches, I would love that. In fact, I think almost every single Simmer would love that. What do you think? Let me know down below. Do you want that or do you not want that? Let me know. It needs a quality of life update for 2021. This game has been going on for basically 7 years now and they're still not done with it. If you're not done with a game after 7 years, you need to be updating the base platform of it so that it can continue to run in the future, because if you don't, then people are just going to drop off and they're not going to want to play it anymore. Anyway, I wanted this to be a positive wish list. That is my rant over. What do you guys want for The Sims 4 in the future? Let me know down in the comment section below. I'm super curious. Other than that, thank you so much. See you next time.